Hey everyone, I'm here today to do a super fun video. I am so excited. Today I am here to talk about Estetica Avalon in the color Chocolate Smoke and to announce a giveaway. And I am going to launch the giveaway in the description of this video. So stick around because I'll talk about this wig and this color and also show you Jamison in this color. And then I'll tell you more about the giveaway. So to start, this is the wig I have on. Avalon Chocolate Smoke. This is a brand new color in Avalon's Smokehouse colors. And it's so pretty. So first of all, it looks a little different here. I kind of angled the camera a little bit this time, a little differently than I typically do, because I had a wig sister reach out to me and tell me that she really struggles watching my videos because of the striped wallpaper, which incidentally, I don't love. It came with the house and we just have never done anything about it. And because I don't have any kind of background, I thought if I angled the camera a little bit, maybe the striped wallpaper wouldn't be so prominent in the background. So hopefully this helps. And I am considering whether I want to get just a little background to kind of block that wallpaper. It's the only comment I've really gotten that the wallpaper is distracting, but I figure if there's a little tweak I can do to help that, then that's what I'm going to do. So I just wanted to explain why this looks a little different. I just have a gray blanket over my shower to kind of give a little contrast back there. Anyway, I digress. So Estetica provided Avalon to me so that I could review her for you. So this wig was sent to me by Estetica. In addition, Estetica sent me a second wig to give away. And I just want to first of all thank Estetica from the bottom of my heart. You guys are so awesome. I see what you do on social media for our wig sisters and how you recognize them. I also see how often you get on people's Instagram channel when they post on Instagram and you like their comments and you compliment them, and you don't just do that for your wigs. You do that for other manufacturer wigs too. And you guys are just really pretty sorry, I'm tripping over my words. A pretty incredible part of this wig community. So thank you guys so much. So I really love Estetica wigs, and they stepped up to help me do a giveaway, and so I'm really grateful. All right, so I don't want this to be too long, so let's talk about Avalon in this color. First of all, I do have Avalon in another color, and in an effort to not make this review too long, I will do another review where I can compare the two Avalons. I thought about doing that in this video, but I think it will just get too long. So I'm gonna just do the two different kinds of wig comparison in this color, because I think it would be good to see Chocolate Smoke in a curly wig and a straight wig. So before I get too far into kind of information about the wig, let's look at this color. And I'm going to do something here in a second. So right now, I just have my bathroom lighting on, and I'm going to turn my ring light on for you guys so you can see how the lighting changes how things look. So let's just take a look at this color first. I love this color. I did a post on Instagram of my Jamison wig. So I purchased Jamison, and I've had Jamison now for a little while. And I did an outside look. I did a short little video on Instagram, and I tried so hard to show the color. And I have seen other wig sisters like Lisa from Brunette Wig Place. I'm trying to think of who I've seen post pictures of this color. It's so hard to get good pictures of this color, you guys. It's just so hard. This unique color, which I'm sure isn't coming across very well in this lighting, has like this beautiful, let me grab Jamison right here. I don't even think I could show it to you. This lighting doesn't pick it up very well. Has this chocolate brown through it in like, it's blended, but you can kind of see streaks of just this beautiful chocolate brown. And then it has this sort of smoky gray color that has sort of a blue cast to it, but the blue doesn't show up everywhere. It doesn't show up in certain lighting, and I think it's one of those colors that some people just can't really see. You know, it's like some people can see the blue, some people can't, so it's just a super unique color. All right, so let me turn my ring light on here. It's gonna shake my camera a little while I do it. All right. They're tiny little buttons. Okay, that's the bright white one. I'm gonna switch it to a little bit of softer color. All right, so now let's look and see if maybe you can see I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard for me to tell what this will look like in the end. It's just this unbelievably pretty color. It's stunning. Let me make sure I'm focused. Totally stunning. So let me just go flip around for you guys. Now that I'm in a different spot, I gotta make sure you can see me. I can actually get a little further away from the camera when I'm angled like this. Show you the back one more time. Something else I've been told is that I don't linger on the back long enough. So guys, when you give me feedback on my videos, I really take them to heart because I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you guys. And so I'd like you to have a good representation. All right, so Avalon. First of all, Estetica wigs are known to run a little generous. I wouldn't say they really run big, but they have really good stretch. And so people who kind of, will ask, are they big head friendly? And a lot of the time the answer is yes. I would say in this particular piece, it feels a little smaller to me than my Jamison does. I still think solidly average to even average large is going to be okay, but I definitely don't have as much room in the cap here as I do in my Jamison and as I do in some other wigs. And so for those of you who maybe haven't watched a lot of my videos, I am 22 inches around in my circumference, and that is solidly average. And I sometimes have to tighten the adjusters just a touch. Most of the time I can leave adjusters all the way out. Estetica, I tend to tighten just a touch. But some wigs, I get so much cap up here, it's almost hard to wear them because I'm so petite, and this one's not giving that to me. So I just wanted to say that. But the stretch on these is really good. So if you are kind of on the smaller side of average all the way up to probably average large, I think you're going to be okay. Something else I want to talk about with this wig is there's kind of a lot of hair here. And so for my sisters who are pretty new to wearing wigs, I just want to caution you that this is a lot of hair. So early in my wig journey, within a month and a half, I ordered an Estetica Aspen. So this would have been like October, mid-October, early October, so not even a month of 2018. I started wearing wigs at the end of September that year. And I was overwhelmed by Aspen's hair. Avalon is the remake of Aspen. And so I will just say, if you are brand new to wigs, if you've been losing your hair for a lot of years and you've been living with very thin hair, this is going to feel like a lot of hair to you. I am not telling you not to get her. I just want you to set your expectations. You will be overwhelmed at first. You will learn to love it though, likely, because I have. This is not too much hair for me now, but it was back then, like way too much. I sold Aspen, it was just way too much hair. So it's a lot of hair. So keep that in mind. It's so beautiful. Look at those, just beautiful kind of spiral, sort of relaxed spiral curls. They're so gorgeous. Also the permatease is there, but it's minimal. So there's permatease, I can feel it a little bit up here. And when there's permatease right here in the crown, that's a good thing. It gives some of that lift that, a lot of women will back comb a little bit back here to give lift. That's good permatease. Where permatease can be overwhelming is up here, more like here and in the front, and it's barely any. If there's a little tiny bit of crimpy fibers, that's it. No poofy, pillowy permatease at all, and really none here. So I would say this is not too poofy. This style, the way she's laying on me right now, reminds me a little bit of Tressalure Mia. That was way too much permatease and poof for me. And so this one isn't, just to give you that kind of thought. For those of you who hate permatease, you don't care if it's right here or where it is, then I would recommend considering Estetica Alden. I have Alden. Alden is beautiful. Alden's longer and a little bit, the curls are more defined, but there is no permatease up here. It's a full mono versus the mono part, and there is no permatease. As a matter of fact, I struggle with Alden because she's so flat. I usually end up clipping her up because she's too flat for me. Go figure, the girl who didn't used to like permatease now wants a little bit. But that's kind of how the wig journey goes. So to give you guys some hope who struggle, it's an evolution. Totally. So let's talk about the lace front. So there's the lace front. Let's see if I can get you to get a focus. Really good lace front. Estetica makes good lace fronts. Keep in mind, this is a very dark wig, And so you will see a little bit of knotting here because there's no light highlights. The knotting's really fine and it's not too thick. So I honestly have zero trepidation of putting this wig up. And some of you who follow me know I have a little bit of tolerance for knotting anyway. So when I look at it, I try to think about how I used to be. Number one, when I was a lot more sensitive to this, but also how I think a brand new wig wearer will feel. And so this knotting is a little visible, but it's really pretty good. So I think you can wear it clipped up like this really, really easily. And the reason I think that's important is the one complaint I have about this wig right now is how she lays. She just lays kind of in the front right here. What I will do with her is I will just take a little bit of steam and I'll steam up the front just ever so slightly. Barely any steam. I just want to give a little bit of lift to the front, just a little bit. Please check out my library of videos because I have shared a number of steaming videos where I have shown you how I've played with wigs to make them work for me. Very easy to do. Even the most beginning wig wearer can totally do steam. You really, really can. And so keep that in mind. Check out my other videos. I will say I did do an out of the box for this one and she pretty much looked like this out of the box. I sprayed her with water. She was a little bit flat up here from laying in the box. So I sprayed the whole top up here with water. I shook it out upside down really well and then I just scrunched all of the hair. So I got some of this wet, but I didn't get it soaking. And I just scrunched it up and then I hung it upside down on my towel rack back there, which you can typically see in my videos. And I did that 2 hours before I filmed this video. So that's all I've done to her. I have not combed her. There's no product in her. I've taken no steam to her. You guys, I don't do much with my wigs for these reviews. I will tell you what I've done, but I always show the out of the box because I believe most wigs do not come ready to wear. That's my experience is that most wigs aren't ready to wear. You've got to do something to them. Often it's just put water, scrunch, shake out, let the fibers relax outside of the box. That's often enough. But many times it takes steam or other tactics to get a wig wearable. I do think she needs steam. This one. You might get one that's a little bit more lifted off the face because all this is hand tied. So that's going to lay a little different from wig to wig. And there's a mono part. This is pretty sparsely knotted, so you can't really see that part too much. If it's really important to you to see that part for realism, you can pluck. All right? Okay, so the fibers feel amazing. I am a fan of Estetica fibers. I really like them, and so I have no complaints. All right, here is the cap. So you've got the lace front, mono. And what I really like about how they do their lace front is they take the lace all the way to the ear tabs as opposed to some wigs where the lace ends like right here, which allows you to tuck and to maybe pull the hair up a little bit, and that's really helpful. I also like that their mono goes all the way back to the crown because it gives you the more realistic part line. Like I said, this one's a little bit densely knotted, so it doesn't show that much. Then the ear tabs are another thing on Estetica wigs that are a little bit different. They're not soft moleskin, they're the kind of the rougher material. So if you are bald and super, super sensitive, keep that in mind. And then there is the extended nape that's open, and that's really typical for Estetica. And then they use the hook adjusters. Man, I wish I could convince them to go to the Velcro adjusters. I just don't like those hook adjusters. They don't stay real well for me. They're better though than the bra strap tightening adjusters by far. And then it's just open wefted. So like I said, there's not a ton of permatease in her, but she has a lot of hair. All right, we're getting long, guys, because I want to tell you all these things. I know I have a ton of new wig wearers who watch my videos. You guys you're hungry for this information, as was I. So that's why I want to share as much as I can and not just show the wig. The beautiful thing is if you're watching this on a mobile device, just double tap to the right and it will fast forward 10 seconds. You can skip through some of the chatter of that stuff if you're experienced and you don't need to hear it. All right. Here's Jamison. I love Jamison. Oh my gosh. This is the 4th Jamison I've owned. I really want another Jamison in another brunette color. I have to rein myself in majorly. All right, so this is Jamison. So I just wanted you to see. One of the things I will tell you, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this ring light off while you're looking at it. Let's see how that works. Okay, ready? See how different that is? Yeah, it's just, I don't know. You guys, I don't know if there's a perfect lighting situation unless you're gonna do it outside. But the problem with outside lighting, then you don't know what it looks like in indoor lighting. And wigs look different depending on whether they're outside or inside. There's just no perfect lighting scenario. So I try to give you both outside and inside. And maybe now that I have a ring light, I'll try to do with the light on, with the light off. I mean, you know, whatever we can do to make this easier. But what I will tell you is I see in the difference between these two is I think the gray shows up a lot more in Jamison than it does in Avalon. I just do. You know, I've worn Jamison a number of times. I wore Jamison to work a few times already, and I've asked people to tell me what they think of this color, and all I get is, oh my gosh, that's a cool color, and it looks so different to everybody. And so I would say those who are wondering if you would like this color, first of all, if you like dark brunette, like a 6 or a 4, this is a dark brunette. It's not a black. Some people have said it looks black. I don't think it looks black. It is dark though, and I will also say it definitely has a gray cast to it. So if you are someone who's thinking, I don't want to get anywhere near grays, this does have a gray cast to it, but it's just so interesting. So I think it's a beautiful color, but it's definitely darker, and it's got this ashy warm thing going. It really is kind of both ashy and both warm. I love it. I really love it. All right, so let me put Avalon back on, and let me tell you about the giveaway. So after I'm done here, just stick around because I'm gonna go outside with this color. And then you'll be able to see the out of the box. Like I said, the out of the box is not terribly different. She was a little bit flat and kind of smushed on the top, but the rest of it isn't terribly different. And you know, I didn't comb her out. If you don't want these curls to be so separated, especially in the back, they're very separated in the back. You can just take a wide tooth comb to her and gently comb through and just relax those curls a little bit more. That would be perfectly good to do with this one, and then you wouldn't have such defined kind of spiral curls. All right, I think I covered everything. Let's talk about the giveaway. All right, so I have done a lot of research on the giveaway. Giveaways are trickier than you think they are. I got to give you some context. I have worked in HR for 20 years. I have held a lot of different roles in HR, but for the past 10 or so, it's been like generalist work and recruitment and stuff like that. But because of my HR background, I tend to try to do research on things and make sure that I'm doing it the right way, and you know, are there any laws I need to be aware of? And what I have learned in my research is that it's tricky to do giveaways outside of the United States. Many countries have laws against giveaways, even free giveaways where it doesn't cost anybody anything. I think I read that in Australia, I don't know if it's all of Australia or parts of it, you actually have to purchase a license to do a free giveaway. Again, I didn't research this too in depth, but I know I have a lot of wig sisters who do not live in the United States. And I want to thank all my wig sisters. This giveaway is because I am so grateful to you guys for your support. I was planning to do one anyway. I'm just so glad Estetica was willing to help me. So here's what I decided. I'm going to do my giveaway through Rafflecopter. There's a link in the description. The reason I decided to do that, I know some of my wig sisters have done giveaways where they've written the names of people and drawn it out of a hat. I want to eliminate any chance for error, and I'm not saying any of them made a mistake. I just really want to make sure this is as clean as possible. So Rafflecopter will take me out of the equation, because you'll go in, you'll enroll, you'll sign up for the giveaway, and then the Rafflecopter will do the random drawing. So I don't have to do that. It's all electronic. So what I'm asking for you to provide is your first and last name and your email address. I am not going to sell or share your email address. I promise. I don't even know that I will use your email address, but I want to be able to reach you to notify you that you've won. If I just go by the comments, you may not see my email. Because what happens is if I respond to a comment, that response goes to whatever email address you use to set up your YouTube channel. It may not be a regular email. It may go to spam. You may never get my email that says you've won. So I want you to voluntarily give me the email that you want to be notified on. Okay, so those are the ways to enter. Please only enter one time. You know, I want everybody to have an equal opportunity to win. So you may have multiple emails. Please just enter once. Okay, so the other part of this is that I'm gonna leave this giveaway up for a few weeks. I put in the comments when it ends. I can't remember the date, but it's in the whole rules. I will notify the winner via email. You will have 10 days to respond to me. If you don't respond to my email within 10 days, then I will draw a new winner. And the only other kind of part of this is I'm not gonna dictate who can register. If you register from a country where this is prohibited, unfortunately, I'll have to draw another winner. I'm not going to send it out somewhere where it's against the law. I'll deal with that though. If somebody wins from another country, then we'll figure that out, because I want everybody to have a chance. The prize is this wig and standard shipping. If there are any other fees associated with sending you the wig, customs fees, taxes, any of those things, those are your responsibility. I'm going to pay for standard shipping, and the wig is obviously has been given to me by Estetica. I hope that's clear. It's all written in the instructions. I really want to do this in a good way, but I also don't want to run into any trouble. One of the challenges, if you do a giveaway on YouTube and you break the law, YouTube could shut down your channel. I would hate for that to happen, so I'm going to try to be careful here. All right, so that's the details of the giveaway, and what you're going to get is this, not the one on my head, a brand new Avalon that I've never taken out of the box. So, I think that's it. Please let me know if you have any feedback. What did you guys think of me doing this with the lighting? So I'm going to do it again. What do you think of that? Do you think it's helpful to have it like on for some of it and off for some of it? I don't know. I'm in like my second year of doing this, and I'm going to start experimenting a little bit, trying to make this a little better for you guys, because I know it's really, really hard. I'll admit, you guys, the ring light makes this harder for me, because now I'm looking at this bright light, and it's way more comfortable to do it without it. But if it's helping, and maybe it's really a good thing to do it with it on and off, so you can kind of see how this looks, you know, one way and then the other way. So give me that feedback, and then I think that's it. Gosh, guys, I got really long. So stick around for the out of the box, stick around for the outside look. If you're interested in winning this Avalon, go ahead and click on the link to Rafflecopter and register. And I think that's all. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for being here. Hey everyone. Okay, I'm here to show you Avalon outside. I don't know. It's snowing so hard if I can really get a good look out here, but let me try. I'm gonna turn around and face my, whoa, I'm almost falling in the snowbank. Look at these giant flakes. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is actually gonna be useful. We're in for like 12 inches, 2 days of snow, and I really want to get this video posted this weekend, so I kind of have to do it. I might just show you, tack on my Jamison video on the end of this, just so that you can see the color on Jamison, because I did that one outside when it was a little bit nicer out. All right, guys, the best I could do. I'll tack that Jamison one on just for I don't know, so it might help. Look at that. Isn't it crazy? Maybe some of you have never seen how snow sticks to a wig. Because you don't have the heat from your head as much, It really, really sticks to a wig. Isn't that crazy? All right, guys, have a good one. Hey, everyone. Look at chocolate smoke outside. I actually have decent light today to do this. Oh my gosh. This color. Let's get some focus on it. I hope it's auto-focusing okay. It's bright enough out here that I can't quite tell. Let me walk around so the light will play on it in different angles. This color is awesome. It's so cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's as cool as I do? So cool. It's got this brunette and like this blue, smoky blue kind of color. So pretty. All right, I hope that was helpful. Honestly, can't tell. I hate that I can't tell. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Such a pretty color. Hey everyone, here is the out of the box for Avalon. Just wanted to show you real quick. She's not too bad out of the box. She does have some flatness on the top. I know that's just box hair, but I wanted you to be able to see this. Super important to know that when you get a wig, it's not always perfect out of the box. I want to get a new camera. I just hate the way the color changes when it can't see my face. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, so my initial impressions out of the box. She's, again, flat on the top. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray her. I'm just going to take a spray bottle, spray all of this. I'm going to shake it out upside down and then scrunch up the curls while it's wet. And then I'm just going to hang her upside down to dry. And I think that will make a world of difference. You'll have already seen the final product, but I'm just telling you, this is my impression right out of the box, that she just needs a little waking up, you know, after having lived in a box for a while. Thanks for watching.